welcome to the Joe Elliott Show. Keep it going, DJ Twitter on the ones and twos. On Thursday night live in Memphis, Tennessee. Y'all come on and join in. Joining in live for the Joe Elliott Show. Come on. I got to share this here to some people. Right here. That's what I'm going in. Welcome to the Joe Elliott Show. We got a wonderful show lined up for you tonight. We're going to talk about a few things, y'all. Come on, I need a few more people to join in. Y'all share the video. We got DJ Quitter on the ones and twos. Yeah. Join in with me. Yeah, DJ Quitter on the ones and twos. We got a live DJ. This is where it's gonna be from now on, y'all. I got a special guest in the house tonight, y'all. Coming all the way out of Dallas, Texas, home of the Cowboys. Yeah. Come on. Right here. This your boy, that boosted badass. Yeah, when I was turn me against it. Send it to my first funeral. We got a lot of topics we're going to talk about. We got a few topics we're going to talk about tonight, y'all. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Looking for my goods. Look at me cross the street. Said, boy, you wasn't. Made it out, now's my first running looking bus. Oh, yeah. Stupid, fuck me up, cause I... All right. Welcome to the Joe Elliott Show, man. I'm glad y'all could join in, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a few things we're going to talk about today, and I have a special guest here that I'll introduce to you in a few minutes. But, man, it's been a lot going on, man. With all these protests and George Floyd death have shook America to a whole nother level, and man, some of us are not even making the matters easier, for us as black people anyway. These are things that has been going on since the beginning of time, dealing with black people. And it's crazy how we began it in slavery. We we was in slavery for a long time, man, and sometimes I feel like we still in slavery. You understand what I'm saying? But I have something that I want to share with you guys, right? And we doing live callings. So once I let you know when, in a few minutes, I'll be able to take your phone calls. And you'll be able to talk to me live right here. And the number for you to call is 616-828-2918. That's 616-828-2918. You can call in and make your voice heard right here on the Joe Elliott Show tonight. But in the meantime, man, we're going to get right off into this thing, man. I have something I want y'all to check out. And I want y'all to listen careful, very careful to this. It's amazing, man.
Gotta get out there November 8th. I say kiddingly, but I mean it. I don't care how sick you are. I don't care if you just came back from the doctor and he gave you the worst possible prognosis, meaning it's over. You won't be around in 2 weeks. Doesn't matter. Hang out till November 8th. Get out and vote. And then all we're going to say is, we love you and we will remember you always.
Wow. Wow, y'all. That's our President of the United States, Donald Trump. And, you know, as long as I've been living, man, I have never heard of a president in the past speaking to the public, to the people of the United States, the way that this president has. I mean, it's so crazy, man. This is who we have as a president of the United States of America. The things that we're going through right now, and you know, I have people argue with me all the time. Donald Trump is doing the best job of any president that the United States has had. And I disagree with that. This man has no respect for any of us. Any of us. He has no respect, no love or anything for any of us. Instead of him trying to help solve the problem, he's trying to divide us as a nation. And he's doing that, man. And us as black people are going out here tearing up these cities and, you know, fighting and looting and everything like that, man. We're taking from each other. That's something we have been doing forever. But it's time for that to stop. You know what I'm saying? It's time for that to stop, man, because we giving Donald Trump exactly what he's looking for. It's just like a car don't run without gas, right? We giving him the fuel that he needs to do the things that he's doing. And he's very cocky with it. You understand what I'm saying? Donald Trump is very cocky with it. So I don't see how a person can sit up and say that this is our president of the United States, because what has happened is a lot of Americans have lost respect for this country. And we are losing respect for this country because we have lost respect for each other, which is crazy. And you know, like I said, this is something that the Bible speaks on. But what Donald Trump is doing, man, do you see this? Do you understand this? I saw an interview with him the other day where he was mocking Judge Floyd, saying, "I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe." Donald Trump, he was mocking that man. And that is the worst thing that you can ever hear a president do in a situation like that, or say. Also, Donald Trump is trying to turn our military against our own country. The people that goes Iraq and Afghanistan and all these different places to protect us, to fight for us, are now fighting against us. And he's looking for people to go out and continue these protests. And it's going to be out of the police department and the sheriff's department's hands, because once he employed the military, man, it's on the United States, man. And it's a shame that we are being divided the way that we are because of one man. And, wow. I want to hear what you have to say about the situation that's what's been going on. I think it's crazy. I think it's stupid for what's going on. And I have a special guest with me from Dallas, Texas. Well, he's actually from Memphis, Tennessee. He's my son, DJ. And I have him as a special guest here on the show tonight. So let's give it up for DJ. You know, everybody, DJ, man, I know you as a young man your age, seeing all of this for the first time in your life, how does it make you feel with the way that the world is shaping up? I mean, knowing that you spent all this time in your life looking forward to your future, and now here we are trying to wonder. If you're a young man, you got to be wondering what type of future lies ahead behind everything that's going on.
I mean, well, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, it's very unexpected because in school we don't really talk much about the racism.
Yeah, right. We have a lot of racism going on.
So, I mean, just growing up and seeing it happen so fast, happen so quick, just out the blue, I mean, in school we're not taught this, you know. We're not taught how the system is built against the community or any other race besides, you know, Caucasian.
Okay, see, you know, it's cool that you're in school and everything. You're getting your education and everything, you know. What will you tell some of the people that's out there, these young men, these teenagers that's out there, that's actually provoking violence instead of peace? You know, we have a lot of people that's going out there and don't understand fully to the fullest what's really happening.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And they're taking things, you know, they're taking us down in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
And that's why Trump, for one, is trying to send a message that he's sending. But instead of him trying to get out of himself and calm the situation, you know, he's inviting it. He's inviting it.
I see it as it's all part of his plan. It's all part of Trump's plan. He set us up. He set us up. He knows that we're angry. He knows that we're mad. He knows that we're frustrated. And the message I got for all the people that's out there is provoking the violence, doing the violence. Say, open your eyes. You gotta pay attention, man. You gotta pay attention. It's a lot going on at once right now.
Yeah, it's a lot more going on than meets the eye also.
I understand the pain. We've been fighting. And with this generation, we're different. We're very different. Back then, it was more so of peace. But now we're taking it as violence. And the only way we're gonna fight this is if we vote. We gotta vote. Everybody gotta vote.
Yeah, we need everybody to get out and vote, man. We need, we have passed the good living. You know what I'm saying? Things will never be like it once was. And that's the scary part of it, because the Bible, according to the Bible, if we pay attention to what the Bible says, then we are actually living in the last days. And that's scary. That's scary because we're going to run across so many people that's going to be lost. Their souls are going to be lost. You know what I'm saying? And people don't care enough about your life, my life, or the next person's life. And we see people in distress, we're supposed to help. We don't do that anymore. And I really feel that if this man, Donald Trump, gets into office for another 4 years, I definitely see us living our last days here on earth. I definitely hear us living our last days here on earth. You know, and that's what the Bible says. And those things, those signs that's in the book of Revelation and what the Bible talks about, speaks about, it's already happened. You know, so we there, y'all. I mean, we right there, and we're right there. And I'm praying for each and every one of you, and I want you all to pray for me and my family. You know, I have lovely daughters out there that I care about, and all I want is for the best of my family. I want my family happy. I want to see my grandkids grow up and be proud of some things that their grandfather did, or their mother, or their father. You know, understand what I'm saying? And with the things that are going on out here in these streets, out here in this world, it's crazy. But what we're going to do, we're going to get ready to take our first caller. And we have a caller online?
Yes, you have a caller online, and I guess I can give my opinion, right?
Yes.
So my opinion is that come voting time, we have a lot going on. So I don't know who's all listening right now, but I just want to be very clear with my opinion. We understand that we've come a long way. We're still here. We are in a time where we see state by state being demonstrating what's going on right now.
Absolutely.
For us Black people, what we do need to understand is that it's not over today. It's not going to be over tomorrow, and we have to continue to fight. It don't have to be violent. It don't have to be rioting. It don't have to be looting. But I say to our young people, stop condemning, or our older people, stop condemning our young people for showing their frustration and their anger.
That's right.
Get to a point of backing them up, talk to them at home, but when they're out on these streets protesting, let them be. Because guess what? Your generation had the opportunity to do it. It didn't happen. Now you have a new generation that's stepping up saying, we are angry. We are upset.
It's time for a change. It's time for a change. Who am I speaking with?
This is Cookie.
Cookie, thanks for calling in on the show and voicing your opinion.
Yeah, thank you guys.
I think you said something. I think you said something very positive. And thank you for calling the show. All right. We'll take another caller right now. If anybody want to call the show, the number is 616-828-2918. We're talking about the events that has been occurring with George Floyd. And, man, it's crazy. It's crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just praying for everybody, and I want everybody to stay safe. But what I don't want to see is anybody else get hurt. You know, I don't want to see anybody else get hurt. White, black, you know, whatever you may be, and whatever color you may be. We love you. We love you. It doesn't matter what color you are. We all have the same color blood, man. You know, our blood is red. And we all have feelings. We all have a heart. And, you know, with that being said, man, we need to learn to love each other. But I understand that we have another caller on the line. Caller number 2. Are you there?
Yes, my name is... Hello?
Hello?
Yes, my name is Frank Wilburn.
Hey, Frank.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, I'm doing all right, Frank. You have an opinion about what's going on with in the United States today?
Yes, I think that we need to get together and march for, you know, justice and peace and love each other, because all this violence and burning everything down is, you know, that's just hours and we won't have nowhere to shop and enjoy ourselves if we destroy it. But we got to hug each other and love each other and, just thank God, what we have and just get out and vote and, do what we have to do for each other.
Yeah, that's right, Frank. That's right. We do need to love each other. I was just speaking about that. And, man, I thank you for calling in on the show, man. And hopefully, things are getting a lot better here sooner than later.
All right, thank you.
All right, Frank. Thanks for calling the show.
I want to say something. I want to go back to the generation statement that was made. How the new generation is voicing our opinion a lot more physical. So we're demonstrating a lot more physical, more than just speech, right? So I want to say all the difference, everywhere, every state. It's a certain way we go about this. All right, guys. We have to play this smart.
Yeah, we have to be smart.
We have to realize that they have been playing this for hundreds of years. They've been doing this for hundreds.
Just like the coronavirus, right?
Years. So nothing is new. Regardless of what the government may say, whatever the president may say, nothing is new. All viruses, all world orders, all laws, this was all new. So I just want to say this. As a community, not just as black people, but as a community, I just feel as we should all love one and love all,
That's right.
Come together as a unity.
We have too much hate for each other. Everybody's going through something different.
Yep.
Everybody's dealing with different struggles, different pressure, other different types of pressure and different things like that. And all I can say, man, is y'all got to get God in your life. Y'all got to put some prayer there. It's just like this coronavirus. My opinion about the coronavirus is totally different than a lot of other people because I look at it like this. It could go 2 or 3 different ways with me. For one, I feel like China was doing this to get back at President Trump because they've been having these trade wars, and I do understand that a lot of countries overseas has been trying to figure out ways to harm Americans because of the things that Donald Trump has done or has said. I feel like it's stemming from that type of situation, and we as the people, we have nothing to do with it. We all have nothing to do with it. But when I look at the way we shut down everything, there are a lot of people, a lot of places I never saw stop moving. People never stopped doing what they closed everything down, but they never stopped people from being out. And even today, I don't see a lot of people. I see a few people, but not everybody wearing these masks and different things. And it's kind of hard for me to believe in the coronavirus, because I feel like people get sick, they have the common cold, the flu, the fever, and different things like that. I think they go in the hospital and then they think, you got coronavirus, and then they give you all this other stuff that confirms that or whatever. It's crazy because I don't know a lot of people that have it. And a lot of people that I know, I heard a few people say, well, this person had it, that person had it, but I just don't see it. And only people that are dying from it are the people that, nobody has died at home from the coronavirus. It's only been the people that's been in the hospital. And we don't know those people. You can't have a funeral for them. You can't nobody go see them or anything. So we don't know what they doing to these people. But it's kind of crazy to me that they would open up all these makeshift hospitals and different things. And they're making plans for the future. Because they're saying that it's going to be a second round coming through and different things later on. And they're already planning for a virus for next year. So A virus is just like the flu. You can't plan for the flu. There's no way for you to tell that you're gonna catch the flu next month. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, in other words, they are predicting the virus.
Right.
So, evidently, they must have something in plan that's going to start another outbreak or something like that. Because, you know, and that's crazy because if you can detect something that's going to happen next year, then you should already be having a solution for that this year. You know, before next year get here. But we are taking callers. 616-828-2918, the Joe Elliott Show. We're going to talk about a few things here today, man. What's your opinion? Tell me what you think. I appreciate y'all checking in on my show, watching, and everything. We're going to take a small break, turn it over to DJ Quitter on the ones and twos. Be right back at you in 60 seconds.
We was once two brothers of the same kind, but you approach a ghetto cutie with the same line. You was just a little smaller, but you still rolled. Got stretched to YA, hit the hood swole. Remember when you had a jelly girl, never quite learned. Drinking 90 proof on the roof, dripping off sherm. Collecting balls to the tips, saying how you changed. But you a pussy now, no more dope games. I just got the phone call, heard you got bail. Wanna go to the mosque, no time for females. I'm losing touch with my homie, he's a changed man. He hit the pen and now no sinning is the game plan. When I say I'm living large, all you see is the struggle. When I say I'm still thugging, all you see is the trouble. Congratulations on the wedding. I hope your wife knows she got a play of life. And everybody vision, I know you were hard, you probably don't remember. I used to think with the system and never did you with it. And I can see us after school we ball on the first player haters with the wrong set on. Now the whole thing's changed. We don't even kick it. We gotta be up on the scheme. You ain't even with it. You in my heart, you was the same young brother that when Samba go toe-to-toe about your brother's back. I can't even lie, cause I ain't laughing at you. You trying hard to maintain the cocaine, cause I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. We used to be like distant cousins, white playing dozens, whole neighborhood buzzing. No.
All right. Welcome back to the Joe Elliott Show, man. I appreciate you all checking in on my show. We Facebook Live right now. Your opinion count. I want you to know that your opinion count, right? Your opinion really does count. So if you're out there and you have some things that you would like to say, please call the show. 616-828-2918. That's 616-828-2918. Yeah, man, the words are still in my head. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. That's cold, man. That's a cold feeling. You understand what I'm saying? That's a cold feeling. So, you know, man, it's crazy. We got another call. We got a call on the line?
Yes.
What's your name?
You're still taking calls?
Yes, we still taking calls. We're live right now.
I'm Sheldon Lacatage.
Brittany. Yes, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Let's talk about today.
So what now?
Let's talk about today.
We are talking about George Floyd and all these protests and stuff that's going on violently. We're asking people how they feel about it. Okay. That caller hung up on me, all right. All right, we're gonna keep this thing going, man. That topic is still something to talk about. So if you want to, you can call in on the show, and we'll answer your question the best we can, or maybe you got an opinion or your voice that you want people to hear what you have to say. Just feel free to call in on the show. Right now, we're going to talk about how this is affecting the kids in our community. Our children look up to the police department and police officers all around the world each and every day. We have little boys and little girls that say that they want to grow up and be a police officer. DJ, how does that make you feel when you see law enforcement being involved in actions that take young Black American lives?
It's outrageous. Outrageous, man. It's crazy because they're supposed to be our protectors, right? So when we're in danger, they protect. They come help. They're supposed to be our heroes. Supposed to be our heroes, right?
Right.
And not all situations, but some situations we end up becoming victims. You know, all we wanted was help.
Right.
Right. And we don't get justice for that, man. We just don't, for some reason.
Well, you know, we do have a lot going on with our young Black men that's out there taking each other's lives. We have way too many kids. We have way too many kids being killed by gun violence. And we're not protesting these babies out here. We have another caller? We're not protesting these kids that's getting killed out here. You know, and it's our people that's doing this.
Yes.
Yes, welcome to the Joe Elliott Show. Who's speaking? Hello, are you there?
Yes. This is Veronica.
Hi, Veronica. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Where are you calling from?
I'm just calling to give my opinion.
What city are you calling from?
I'm calling from California.
All right. Thanks for calling.
You're welcome. You ready for my opinion?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so I want to talk about Trina. So we all been watching what's going on, right?
Right.
So Trina comes on, and Trina's like, these people shouldn't be doing this, people shouldn't be doing that. And I get that, but I just want to let it be known for the record. If you want to say that you're the baddest bitch, we know you're the baddest bitch. You should not be acting like the dumbest bitch right now.
Right.
So I just want to say to people that, I get that people are upset. We have a bunch of Black people that own businesses in the ATL.
That's right.
I get it. But at the same time, if you don't know what you're saying at this point in time and what's going on, it's best to be silent. So that's just my opinion.
That's right. You're absolutely right. And
So I'm going to leave y'all with that opinion. But, I just want people to know that, we gotta just recognize, just because you're a celebrity, don't give you the option to talk. Because a lot of these celebrities sitting around here want to give their opinion, but you're a celebrity because God has favor on your life.
Amen.
Not necessarily that you're intelligent and you're smart. So just kind of know your role is all I'm saying. So I just wanted to kind of throw that out there to give people something to think about. Don't listen to these people that's the baddest bitch and then they saying the dumbest shit.
That's right.
Just
That's
kind
right.
of it's your own thing. You know what I mean?
So I got a question. So have you heard of the LeBron James statement and Kevin Durant statement?
LeBron James what?
The statement. Have you heard the statement?
No, I have not.
Well, okay. Go look at that. And call back. Cause I want to hear your opinion on that too.
What statement was made, DJ?
So basically, LeBron made a statement, and the news didn't like it. The lady, she backfired on LeBron James and KD, basically telling them shut up and just do. And I don't really agree with that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Ironical? Thanks for calling
I
in.
have a question for me.
No, just thanks for calling into the show.
Thank you.
All right, you have a great day. All right, man. Yes, a lot of wild things going on out there. A lot of people saying different things. People are voicing their opinion. And I want us right here at the Joe Elliott Show to be a way for you to voice your opinion. You can call the show. Your opinion is very welcome and needed in so many different places across the world. And I want to be your outlet to get your voice heard. So if there's anything that you have to say about the situation and the way that you see things, because we all see things totally different. So if there's anything that you would like to say or anything like that, you can always call the Joe Elliott Show, and we'll be glad to help you out any way that we possibly can. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. And I hope you share my live video. I hope you share this show and tell people about the show and everything, because we want to talk about things that are going on, and not just in the United States of America, but in our communities. And I want to let everybody know that George Floyd, I didn't know the young man, and I agree with your family. I want you to know that I agree with your family. It's a hard thing to watch as the news continuously to show what happened. And I can't imagine being anywhere and seeing a police officer hold anyone down to the point to where they can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. America, we need to take this stand. We need to take this stand. And we need to take this stand together, peacefully. We have enough violence going on. Enough violence. We have young men and women that's growing up without fathers in their lives. And it's showing. It's showing because some of these young men and women act as if they don't have a heart. And that's the wrong way to grow up, because if you grow up not having a heart, then what can you teach your child? We don't want to teach our children not to have a heart. And I don't think, America has been badly injured. We have been badly injured. We have scars that are so deep they will never heal. And we've been trying this thing since Martin Luther King days. And we're doing a lot of damage ourselves. We're doing a lot of damage ourselves. It's hard out here. It's hard out here for our single mothers that goes to work and come home to take care of the kids. Imagine that single mother that's going out and having to come home to cook a full course meal, clean up, and make sure her family is straight. No help. I mean, you're paying bills, you're taking care of the kids, you're doing everything you can alone. That's hard. So in this statement, man, I'm really asking for our young men to step up. I'm asking for our young men to step up. It's not the things that you can buy for your child. It's the time that you can spend and the time that you can share. That makes a lot of more difference in the world than you can imagine. Just because you don't have it to give, because you may be struggling yourself. But I can tell you one thing that we all have. And that's time. We have time. We have a lot of time. We have time to spend time. If you have time to go to the club, or you have time to hang out on the dope track, to hang out at the malls, in the streets, you have time to hang out with your child. And it is very important with the things and the events that's going on today, in today's time. As I said before, we are living in our last days. And those last days may come quicker than you can imagine if Donald Trump gets in the office again for another 4 years. Why do you think the government is sending us stimulus checks, and then you get a letter from the White House with Donald Trump's name on it? He's trying to buy those votes. One way or another, he's so cocky. He already knows that he's going to be in the office for another 4 years. It's not going to take 4 years. If this man get in office again, it's not going to take 4 years. In 3 years, we'll be done with it. And y'all better believe it. Because if you don't make the right choice, the only other choice you can make is the wrong choice. No choice will be the wrong choice. Remember that. Y'all go out and vote. And if you know anybody that's going to these protests and different things like that, y'all be careful out there. Be careful, because it's just like being a child. We tell our kids all the time, you don't have to be doing nothing wrong, or you don't have to be involved in anything like that. But a lot of people go out as bystanders to sit back and watch and don't fully understand what's going on. But sometimes being in the wrong place at the wrong time could cause you your life. And I want to say that, man. Thanks to everyone for joining in on the show. Thank you, DJ, for joining me live. Appreciate that. For those that called in on the show today, thank you very much. Until the next time, we wish you love, peace, and soul from the Joe Elliott Show, man. I'm sending it over to the one and only ones and twos, DJ Quill.
I'm trying to get this. You see?